Thanksgiving at the Tappletons was always a big day.
Thanksgiving at the Tappletons meant, of course, the Tappleton family.
Mrs. Tappleton, Mr. Tappleton, Mrs. Tappleton, Jay Tappleton, Tommy Tappleton, and Grandmother Tappleton, and Grandfather Tappleton, and Aunt Hedda, and Uncle Fritz.
And most certainly, the turkey and the trims.
It was still dark when Mrs. Tappleton lit the oven and took the big turkey out of the refrigerator. Just then, someone knocked at the door.
It was like the milkman. Like the milkman. Good morning, said Miss Tappleton. I thought you wanted like some eggnog for the holidays. Said like the milkman.
As Mrs. Tappleton reached hers, I had moved the turkey sitting under her arm. Now, on a warm day, this might not have been a problem, but this Thanksgiving day was quite cold and the steps were covered with ice.
Before she or Mike could even think, the turkey had slipped into the yard.
Get it.
Mike reached out, but the turkey skidded past him, through the gate and into the street.
Hurry, stop that turkey.
Screamed Mrs. Tappleton.
The milkman chased the turkey.
Mrs. Tappleton chased the milkman.
The turkey slid down the hill into the pond. Plop, splash, it bubbled out of sight.
When Mr. Tappleton came down to breakfast, he took a long sniff. I don't smell turkey,
He said to his wife.
Of course you don't smoke turkey. You have a cold.
she replied. I don't have a cold.
Mr. Tappleton insisted. Mrs. Tappleton shook some pepper in the air. Her husband sneezed.
See?
Achoo.
See, you do have a cold.
After breakfast, Mr. Tappleton put on his coat and skirt and hat and gloves. I'm going to take you to lie outside,
Said Mr. Tappleton.
Worthy, I know for a fact that it is quite slippery out today.
said Mrs. Tappleton.
Since Baker was so hard, the lions down to the sidewalk.
Mr. Tappleton came to eat the long line, so he reached down for a cup of coffee.
By the time he got back, the long legs were gone. And so were the pies.
No pumpkin, no mint, no rhubarb, nothing.
Mr. Tappleton was afraid to go home with nothing.
2 boxes tied up with string, please.
He said,
Mrs. Sims, the baker, stared at him. She asked, "You mean 2 empty boxes?" "That's right,"
Mr. Tappleton replied.
Mighty delights.
Mrs. Tappleton. Certainly they are like. Mrs. Sims prided herself on how light her pies are. Mrs. Tappleton set the table. She called her son.
Denny, you may make the salad. There are lettuce, carrots, and radishes in the refrigerator.
Kenny's face grew pale. Just the other day, he had emptied the refrigerator and fed all the vegetables to the rabbits in Miss Butterworth's class. How could he tell his mother? He couldn't.
So he covered the empty salad bowl with aluminum foil and stuck it in the back of the refrigerator. When the others went to pick up the relatives at the train station, Jenny stayed behind to mash potatoes. Every year this was her job. She loved it. This gal makes amazing bread. I'll use the electric mixer, she thought. Just as Jenny flipped the switch on, the phone rang. It was her best friend, Laura. If there was one thing on Jenny loved to do there than mashed potatoes, it was to talk.
Then he talked and talked and talked and on. And he still might be talking today. Not a wet lump of something hit on the back of the head. She turned to see what it was. Splat, another lump hit her in the face.
The mixer is going wild. The mashed potatoes are flying everywhere. Without even saying goodbye to Nora, Jenny hung up the phone, scrubbed her face, and wiped mashed potatoes for nearly everything in the kitchen. She finished just as the others came back.
Uncle Fritz patted his stomach. I'm hungry, he said.
I'm as hungry as an elephant, said Grandfather Tappleton.
Everyone sat down to tea. Mr. Tappleton went to the oven.
I'll cook the turkey now.
Mr. Tappleton said. He opened the oven door.
The turkey is gone. Mr. Tappleton searched on the table and under the table and in every kitchen cabinet. He looked up in the sink and in the broom closet. I can't find the turkey anywhere,
Cried Mr. Tappleton. Mrs. Tappleton took a deep breath. She told them how their fine turkey has slipped out the door and down the steps and across the yard and through the gate and down the street and flop splash into the pond. So much for the turkey, said Uncle Fritz, and his stomach rumbled a little louder.
Never mind, we'll fill up on the chimney. Said Aunt Heather Goodman.
I'll get the salad.
Jerry announced. Jenny set the bowl on the table and peeled off the aluminum foil.
Everyone stares at the salad that was not there.
I fed it to the rabbits at school, confessed Kenny.
Uncle Fritz looked down night-gloomily. So much for the salad, said Uncle Fritz, and his stomach rumbled again.
I'm as hungry as 3 elephants.
Sighed Grandfather. Then he jumped up and said,
We'll have Jenny's mashed potatoes. He brought the pot from the kitchen and lifted the lid. I was on the phone and the mixer went wild, Jenny said meekly.
So much for the potatoes, said Uncle Fritz, and his stomach rumbled even more.
I'm as hungry as 4 elephants.
Declared Grandfather.
The pies! I'll get the pies!
Said the captain.
Mrs. Tappleton brought in the boxes, set them down, and untied the string.
You brought home 2 empty boxes.
Mrs. Tappleton glared at Mr. Tappleton and covered his ears. 5 elephants.
Go, Grandfather.
The dining room was quiet. Everyone looked down at the empty table. Uncle Fritz muttered something, but it could not be heard above the rumble of his stomach. A tear ran down Jenny's cheek.
No Thanksgiving dinner, she simpered. Nothing to be thankful for, sighed Jenny.
Your mother smiled and said, "Of course there is something to be thankful for. There is more to Thanksgiving than a turkey, and humans, turkeys come and turkeys go, and humans can be lost to know, but we together that will let us, not what's seen upon the puddles." Mrs. Tappleton jumped and said,
We have ham and cheese in the refrigerator.
"I'll help fix the sandwiches."
Offered Mr. Tappleton.
Jenny wiped away his ear and said,
I'll get potatoes. Penny laughed and said,
"I'll open a jar of applesauce for dessert."
and so the Tappletons had their Thanksgiving dinner after all. Uncle Fritz's stomach stopped rumbling, and Grandfather Tappleton ate enough ham and cheese sandwiches to feed 6 elephants. In fact, everyone had plenty to eat, but most of all they had each other.
The end.